save up or gear up. This video is about if you should save up or if you should gear up for your photography business. Now, the first thing you must ask yourself is, if I want to gear up, how much do I need to save to gear up? How much do I need to save to gear up? First thing, you must ask yourself, if you have that clientele, if you have customers that can pay you if you want to what? Gear up. Is there a market available for you out there that when you gear up, they can pay you? You must ask yourself that question. Most photographers will complain about other photographers that charge cheap prices. They will say they are what? Killing the market. You are spoiling the market. Prices are not good enough. The thing is that you don't understand their present situation or what they have used to gear up. So for example, if we have photographer A, let's call the photographer Abyss. Photographer A, Abyss. Photographer B, let's call him John. Now, photographer A has a complete kit, yeah, of 10 million naira, or let's say 5 million naira. So photographer A, Abyss, has a complete kit of 10 million or 5 million naira. That is what photographer A. Photographer B has a complete kit of 2 million naira or 1.5 million. Understand? Now, for gearing up, photographer A has geared up to 10 million naira. Photographer B is just 2 million or 1.5 million. Now, for you to gear up, you must understand your present clientele and also what you are offering to your clients. The type of clients you have. Are they average families? Are they rich families? Or are they poor families? Now, that will determine if you should gear up or save up. Because if you go ahead and you gear up and you're having 5 million naira in gears, if someone calls you for a job of 50,000 naira, you will feel offended. That's the truth. You feel offended because you have a lot of gears that are worth more than that. But someone that has gears for 1.5, someone calls and says, I'll give you 50,000 naira. They might think about it and say, 50K is a good deal. No issues about that because they have 1.5 gear. If a couple comes to you, photographer A, that has equipment worth 10 million naira and said they want to do a wedding for 250,000 naira, you will feel offended. But for photographer B, who has a gear range of 2 million or 1.5 million, 250K might not be a bad deal for him. He will take 250K and do the job well. Then photographer A will complain that photographer B is spoiling the job. He is killing the job reputation. You see that? So knowing when to gear up is very important. There are some key factors you must understand when you want to gear up. First thing is your customers. Who are your clients? Your clients, who are they? Who are your clients? Are they poor, middle class, or are they what? Rich? If you want to move from middle class to the rich class, what you must do is that you must what? You must save up. You will what? Save up. Why will you save up? Because you need to save up to be able to have the required equipment for those people. You need to save up to be able to have the required knowledge to service the rich. When you save up, you can afford trainings, you can afford your upgrade, and you can even afford your gears. You do not gear up when you don't understand people you are serving. A good example is that some religious places in Nigeria don't really want you to use flash because flash distracts the preacher or affects the church members. If the church is all white and using flash sometimes, they might not really like it. So they'll tell you to do what? To shoot with higher what? Higher ISO. You can imagine that, higher ISO. If you're using cheap equipment for this class of people, what happens is that you cannot deliver high ISO images because most of your cameras that are mid-range or entry cameras have an ISO limit of just what? Some is 1000 and some are 800. The highest some can go is just 2000. Now, 2000 ISO on a camera that shoots as f4 is not a good one. It's not a good one if you want to take in more light because f4 would limit you. That means you must have enough money to buy what? Buy a lens that can do what? Go to 2.8, 1.4 or what? 1.2 if you have the money. For you to get up and save up, you must ask yourself who are your clients. You must ask yourself who are the people booking me for jobs. This analysis of your business would help you know if you gear up or what, save up. Do not buy gears that are worth millions of naira for clients that will not pay you good amount of money. It makes no sense. Yes, for other photographers around you, you are a baller. But the clients down the street from where you have your studio doesn't care. That's the truth. They don't really know how much you have spent in gears and equipment. So they're not at fault. If they tell you, I'll pay 100,000 for my wedding, pardon them. It's because of what? That's the way they have perceived you. So they believe you're not worth more than 100,000 naira for the job. And they'll say, why now? And you get angry. You can't blame them because you didn't do what your analysis. So please, before you gear up, and right now that Nigeria is very hard, before you gear up, please and please and please do not gear up when your clientele has not what? Upgraded. Please do not do that. It's like buying a luxurious car for a very bad road in Nigeria. You'll not enjoy that luxurious car. I'm sorry. Nobody will send you. Or a flooded environment for a low sport car. You're in trouble. Yes. So please, you gear up when you have the clientele that can meet your new reality. That can help you make what? More money. You save up when where you are going to is above your present stage. Save up for that. What you do, you have to save up to move from one stage to another stage. You do not gear up to move stages. You save up to move stages because when you save up, you can afford new gears and you can do what? Afford the classes and what? The business mindset you need in terms of going for business classes. You can afford it then. So please, guys, Nigeria is hard. Make sure you do what? You gear up when you have the clientele and save up. You want to move from stage A to stage P. Thank you very much and keep clicking.